Hey Neppers, it's me, Wild Neptune. This is going to be my guide video on pets. Now, I actually had this video finished and everything, but then Smilegate says, hey, guess what? New pet skills, and I decided to re-record this for you guys to have the most up-to-date information possible, just for you. And if you like this up-to-date information on Epic 7 and maybe other things too, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Now, let's get started. I'm on my Japan alt account, part of the Epic 7 time series. You can watch that. Episode 3 will be out pretty soon. So pets, you get this at rank 25 to start with, and it allows you to do a couple of things. One, and most importantly, it allows you to battle in the background. That's right, so all those things where you have your pet running something and you can do something else in the game or maybe outside of the game, your pet allows you to do that. The higher your pet generation, or the star right here, the more times you can auto battle, up to 30 times, which is a pretty hefty amount. Now, there are two types of pets. There are lobby pets, where you can set it up in a lobby. They'll give you some bonuses here, and you get a gift you can get, once every 22 hours, and they range from things like energy, you get catalyst, arena flags, gold, I believe a transmit stone is in there too, so lots of nice stuff, and just a cute little bonus you can get also. Then there are battle pets, and they're battle pets for all of the most of the main modes in the game. So adventure, hunts, spirit altar, and now for rift. And there'll be different skills for each of these things, and we'll get into that too in a little bit. In addition to each skill that the pet has, it comes in different ranks, from D to S, with S being the best and D being the worst. Of course, we can look at the rates here too, where we go to adopt. Getting an S rank is going to be harder at 5%, and you have the percentages of a certain pet gets that rank to have one of these certain skills. And these are also randomized and weighted to a certain one. So some of them will be much easier to get, and some of them will be a lot harder to get. So you can see the spread right here. Typically, you only want to have pets that are S-ranked skills. Earlier on, A, B ranks are fine, but once you get to like 3-starring pets and 4-starring pets, you really want your S and A ranks, and the higher your stars of your pets, you really want to try to have all S ranks, because the investment you need from getting a pet from like 4 to 5-star is a lot, and you want to make sure you have your best skills possible for those pets. Anyway, you also see your special and ordinary forms. Special forms are just ML versions of the pets. They are a little bit fancier, a little bit more grandiose, I suppose. Pretty low chance, but very cool when you get them. Make sure you lock your pets when you do that. And of course, they have the odds for all of the different types of pets also. And yes, there are special event pets too that only come around seasonally, so some people like saving for those also. Let's also look at the pet shop here. So you see, every week you can buy 55 tickets. 5 sets of 10 for 1 million gold, and 5 individual ones for 100,000 gold each for 5.5 million gold. Before the change with all of the gearing and stuff like that, I would actually say this was kind of difficult for a lot of players to do, at least the players who still needed to get their pets. However, nowadays, this doesn't really seem that bad, honestly, and I would even argue that you could probably do this every single week, or maybe every other week, and not feel that bad about it. Also, you can buy this normal food for 500 stigma each 3 times, a toy for 3 transmit stones, and another toy for 1,000 stigma. You should do this every week. Now, I forget to do this all the time, unfortunately, but yes, the reason why you want to buy this food is it helps you level up your pets without using another resource that you will need for pets too. And these toys are used in order to increase their friendship towards you, which is also important, as their friendship towards you gives you more bonuses for the pet. Now let's go summon a little bit and see what we get. So do a 10 pull, And we got nothing really. We got an A rank. So we can click on it here, see what we get. Plus this gold earned of selling equipment. Okay, that's actually not that bad. So we can just go back here. And now we can take a look at some of our pets we have. So one thing we can do is we can release our pets. And when we release them, we get some gold, and we also get some crystal of memories, and these are used in order to level and also upgrade our pets. And yeah, you will need a lot of these. So now one way, let's say we want to get an S rank. So let's look at this S rank we have right here, and it says chance to receive a digital random rare catalyst, adventure / side story. Okay. However, what if I want to get another S rank? I don't have one here, but there is a little thing you can do to try to get one. So let's take a pet we're not going to use at all, like this Lull of the Fairy. It has this C rank skill, which we're not going to use. Now we're going to level it up. Remember how I said that you can level up using crystals of memories, right? However, whoops. Instead, we're going to use this food to level up, and there we go. And now we can synthesize. So synthesize, you basically take one pet that is max level, and you have to take another pet that is of the same generation. So 1 star for a 1 star, 2 star for a 2 star, 3 for a 3, 4 for a 4, and so on. And put it in here. Now at this point, you can select your appearance. Doesn't really matter here. And you can select your skill to inherit. So let's pretend one of these was an S rank skill we wanted to keep. We would click that one. Okay? However, in this case, we want to not click either of them and just hit confirm. Now, a Generation 2 pet will have 2 skills, and they will be chosen randomly. So instead of just using one and keeping this one, we will re-roll 2 random skills. Now, you'll also notice another important thing, and this is probably the most important thing, where you say chance of a higher generation pet. So this is a chance you have at succeeding. And yes, you can fail. And when you fail, you lose the pet that you are not promoting. So you'll keep this pet, but you will lose the fodder pet. At this level, it doesn't really matter that much, but at higher levels, remember, you have to feed your 3-star into a 3-star, your 4-star into a 4-star, and so on. So it is your best interest to try to max this out. Anyway, let's hit synthesize and see what we get. So it says right here, right? It explains all the things I just said. And okay, so we got a B and an A. Not an S rank, but not a bad A rank to have. And if you want to fish for those S rank skills, that is something that you can do. Now, if you're wondering how efficient this is, you can get all the way to 3 stars and then transmit them. So let's say I want to transmit this one. I will get 30 of these back. And you're basically losing 1 crystal if you do not proc any good/greats on your pets. Because yes, just like your heroes and level equipment, you can rarely proc getting a good or a great on your upgrades, and then you get this food returned to you for that, and in that case, you're actually gaining crystals. So I don't actually know what the chances of this proccing is, but you might actually end up on top over the long run. But without that, you do lose 1 at 3 stars. I do think that number does go up as you get higher and higher. So I would only do it up to 3 stars, as the amount of crystals you need to guarantee that you get upgraded to 4 stars and then 5 stars is a lot more. So I moved over to my main account to display the pet skills a little bit more and the ones you want to be looking out for. So like I said, pets are split into 5 different types. You have your lobby pet, then you have pets for hunts, for your adventure, for your spirit altar, and now for your rift. So your spirit altar and your adventure pets only have 3 each. So let's take a look at those, if I can find which one it is. So Spirit Altar only has 1 for Greater Runes, Epic Runes, and Common Runes. And again, the only 3 they have, so these are the 3 that you want to search for. Your Pet for your adventure also only has 3, which would be double AP in adventure. It says side story too, but you don't get AP in side story, so event currency for your side story, and a small chance to receive an additional rare catalyst. So those are the 3 for those 2 contents there. Now, Rift and Hunt each have 3. So Hunt, they are receive double crafting materials, receive 1 additional piece of equipment, and receive 1 lesser charm. And again, it has a percentage chance for those to proc. And there is also get more reforged materials, which I think is generally considered to be the worst one. So you definitely want to have these 3. And again, like always, the higher your affinity, the better these effects are. And your affinity is capped by your star level. So 5 stars, you have the max affinity. If you want to get more and you have a lower star level, well, you gotta upgrade your pet. Now, Lobby Pet actually has a lot of options to have. So unfortunately, right now, my Lobby Pet is not ideal, but I'll be honest here, I am too lazy to change it right now. And Mac and Cheese, well, he's a boss. Yes, again, there are limited time pets, and Mac and Cheese is one of those limited pets. So I'm gonna go over the Lobby Pets right here and their skills. So, well, no, not here, in Adopt, and we click on this right here. So we'll see for our Lobby type, there is Equipment Enhanced Cost down, Equipment Enhanced Success Chance up, Equipment Enhanced XP up, Equipment Enhanced Goods Success Chance up, Hero Level Up XP, and Gold earned from selling equipment. So right now, I do believe that Enhanced Cost down, Gold from selling equipment, and Equipment Enhanced XP are the 3 best ones to have. Back when we leveled dogs more and used all those penguins and everything everywhere, Hero Level Up XP was actually not that bad. But now with Spirit Blooms and stuff like that, this is totally useless. And it is kind of annoying for people who have this one. But yes, Enhanced Cost, Enhanced XP, and Gold from selling equipment seem to be like the 3 most stable ones. Mathematically, maybe the good or great success chances are actually better, but that is kind of hard to determine without hard numbers on the chances there. And I guess we could also look at my poor level 3 Rift pet here. And Rift has 4 skills. One of them is double Rift energy and season score upon defeating the boss. This is the one I think is really key, is it will help you ramp up your Rift faster. Receive 1 additional piece of equipment upon defeating the boss. Now, this is, again, it's defeating the boss. So it is not when you just pass the thing, the 40 stages. No, you actually have to beat the boss for these to proc. The other ones are Lesser Charm and also more Reforged Mats. And again, like the Hunt version, the Reforged Mat one seems to be the bad one, or the one that is not as good. Finally, you want to try to remember to play with your pets every day if you have to raise their affinity up. So hit play, and I already did it today, so I can't do it again, but because 50 Sigma, and you do this once per pet per a day. So do it on the pets that you're actively looking to raise up until they have max affinity. Remember that if you combine 2 pets together, the affinity of the max pet is the one that is kept, and you lose it for the other one. So let's say you have one at like 150, another one at 150, it doesn't combine to be 300, just keep 150. So same thing, you have one for like 250 and like 100, right? You keep the 250, but you lose the 100. So make sure that you're not just, friendshipping every single pet you have, even though I will say that 50 Sigma is a pretty low cost overall, so you shouldn't really have that much trouble with it. Just remember to do it because it is a time-gated thing, and getting your affinity up to get those bonuses is very useful, and it is not easy, actually impossible, to get your friendship up other ways besides buying your weekly toys and stuff like that. Anyway, this is my guide on pets. I hope you found it helpful and it helps you make good decisions with your pet raising in Epic 7. I know that this system is a little bit time consuming and a little bit confusing overall, so I decided to make this video for it. Anyway, I, Wild Neptune, it's been a good one. Nep out.